Well, here's Uncle Dave having a Miller Lite with a beautiful view of the lake, July 23rd, 2019. He just drove all the way from Shelby.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that, 4.5 hours?
3.5.
Three and a
Yeah.
half. Okay,
Yeah.
kind of like
Not
driving a
bad.
Butte.
Yeah, going around Glacier Park.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Browning, go south, and you go way down south, and then you come back up and you go north and west, and it's a roundabout way.
If you went on the going to the Sun Highway, would it be 5?
It would be less miles, but it would be instead of 3.5 hours, it'd probably be 5 hours. Yeah, at least.
Sometimes for a little variety, but mostly
Yeah.
for efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so here it is, Tuesday of the Lake Lot week, and you drove a newish car here, and you've been busy.
That was yeah. Amy's mom died about a month ago. Barbara, she was 91,
Yep.
and she had a great life. And Terry, her brother from Los Angeles, came up for the last 2 weeks of her life, maybe 3 weeks, and so he would go over to the hospital and see her every day, and she was in the hospital or nursing home the last 3 months,
Oh,
and
okay,
and Amy and I, we drove to Big Sandy, you know, about every other week to see her and so forth, but yeah, she had a good 91 years. But anyway, she was ready to go, and so it kind of, since Amy's in Montana, it was kind of left up to her to clean out the house and to sell it, and there was a lot of things that she had to go through, and she's still going through. So Barbara kept the obituaries of all the funerals she went to.
Oh, my word, yeah.
So going through there
Decades.
and trying to decide, she kept all of the birthday cards that she got and
wow.
letters that she received, things like that.
Wow.
So a lot of things to decide what to do with.
Yeah.
And her brothers, Dana and Terry, they really didn't want anything.
I see. They just stick with the
of their
memories,
mom
and
dad. Yeah. And so
that's got to be hard on
So,
Amy.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
And you're helping out, I'm
Yeah,
sure. She's
helping
like,
out.
Dave,
Yeah.
come over and help
Yeah.
me with this.
well,
Yeah.
I carried things up the stairs and things like that. Put things in boxes and load. We made several trips in the pickup from Shelby to Big Sandy.
Oh,
and
gosh.
Loaded up different things. And
It's just easier to get it all back
Yeah.
to Shelby, and then you can sort through it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind us again, how far is it from Shelby to Big Sandy? If you're driving.
it's about 110 miles. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it takes us about 2 hours
Yeah.
to drive it.
Yeah.
And we always went cross country. We would go on Highway 2 to Rudyard and then turn south and go to Kenilworth area, and that's where we would hit the pavement. And it's kind of funny because that's the Kenilworth area is where Abby grew up, Amy's dad. And there's a lane called Dixon Lane that's named after
him?
his
Oh,
family.
my word.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
A little bit of history for us.
Yep.
Okay, well, sorry to hear about that. Now, I'm speaking in the camera.
Yeah.
Apart from this, what was the most significant event for you in this last year? Is there something that comes to mind as, last year this was it, or
Wow.
anything? like
Yeah.
that? Or a couple? It's okay.
Oh,
if you have a couple.
yeah. Well, I guess the most significant thing for me personally was that for the last 5 years, really, I've
Yeah.
been working on the remodel of this house.
Next door. Yeah.
Yes. And so finally, I got it done.
Yes.
The only thing I have left to do is I have to put in a hot water heater. And I got it ordered, and it's only going to take me an hour or so to hook it up, and then we'll be ready to sell it or
Rent it.
Rent
or-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. or give it away. But I guess mostly I'd like to give it away.
Yeah.
But so I'd like to go down to the border and find an immigrant family that needs a place to live and a job, because we have lots of jobs in Shelby at the prison.
Oh, sure.
Corrections officers are there's a shortage of them, and the ones that we have are working a lot of overtime, and it's a good company to work for. They make $15 an hour, but they get time and a half
Benefits,
overtime,
yeah.
and they get
medical
okay, insurance, and they've got a retirement plan, and they've got a lot of opportunities for advancement.
Plus.
Yes, and all you have to have is a high school diploma or a GED, and you can work there.
Well, I'm looking forward to interviewing you next summer, and then say, so what happened
So
with the house?
what happened with the house, and
Yeah.
what my day? I haven't worked very hard on this house. In the mornings I get Amy off to work, and then I work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I go for a run, or in the summertime now that I can golf, Tuesdays and Thursdays I go golfing. And I walk and I carry my clubs,
Nice
and I
way
get
to
a
start
good
the
workout
day.
doing that. And then when I'm done with my workout, then I have some breakfast, and then I play music. And so I play the piano, or play the trumpet, or I do both. And then I might go spend an hour working on the project, and then I'll work on it in the afternoon too. But
It's a very healthy day, actually.
yeah. But I gotta find something else now.
I say, move to Kenya and work 6 months as a counselor.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's my little plug
That'd be
for
fun.
him. Okay, great. And now remind us again, we know your wife, Amy, works at State Farm
Yeah.
Insurance. Her office is in Shelby.
Yeah,
And
yeah. She
that all
likes her
going well
job.
for
yeah.
her? And-
Yeah, she likes her job.
She has
Yeah.
to work overtime?
No,
No.
it's a 8:30 to 5 o'clock job.
Yep, okay. She doesn't have to work at home at night,
No.
bring work home with her?
No.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, and the kids are all doing well. They're
Yes.
happy and healthy.
Let's start with Anna, because you got a lot of people in your
You
family.
know,
so-
Anna, her fourth and youngest child is going to be a senior this year.
It's a big year for her.
Big year for her. So she's going to, a year from now we'll have an empty nest.
Literally.
Yeah.
She and Joe are still farming
Yeah.
and raising cattle
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
growing. What do they grow?
They grow wheat mostly,
Okay.
with some barley and oats, but not much. Mostly wheat, and then hay.
Hay.
They do a lot of
Do
haying.
the haying.
And then they feed the hay to the cows.
Right. And
Yeah.
they are busy every day, all year long.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've got things going on all the time. There's never a break.
Do they, but they like go to the Final Four? I see pictures of that sometimes. Do they stay active with their, she's on the school board or church board or something like
Well, she's president of her church, but and she just finished up she was 8 years on the school board.
Oh, wow.
And then Joe's on a few different boards, like he's on the water board for the water district, and then he's on the economic development board. So they're active in
they're
the
active,
community.
yeah.
But they're real active in there. They've got a big farm and ranch.
Yes.
And a big operation. A lot of people will just have the
Right.
the farm that they have,
Right.
and call it good. A lot of people will just have the cows that they have.
Right.
That's enough.
They
But
somehow
they have
manage it
both.
all.
Yeah. And Anna knows how to run all those machines, and she does. She runs the combine for
Yep.
harvest, and she runs the swather, and she runs the seeders to seed the ground. She does it all.
Wow.
And but I guess a big event this year for me was in October. I became a great grandfather.
Oh, right.
The
yes.
first
Going
one of
to-
the Madisons.
And that is-
That's me.
Anna's daughter Maggie
Maggie.
had her first child.
Yeah.
This is Marley.
Marley. She had a daughter named Marley. And then Haley, who's married to Jake, she's going to have a baby in October. And so I'll have 2 great grandchildren. And she's going to have a boy. And I want her to name this boy Harley, because I'd like to have 2 great grandchildren named Harley and Marley.
Marley.
But
can
she
totally
doesn't
understand
really
why
like that
you
idea
would say
very
she
well.
doesn't say no.
So if I call him Harley, it's
It's a nickname. It's your nickname.
It
Yeah.
might be a nickname.
Oh, I thought you were going to say David.
Harley David. Yes.
Hey!
Amy suggested that. Harley David.
Oh man. Well, we'll
Wouldn't that be
see.
something?
Yeah. And third child, Bradley, then is going back to school. I hear. He
Yes.
was a year on the farm.
He took a year on the farm and now he's going back to school. And I'm on the golf team with Brad and Joe and a couple other guys. But anyway, so the 3 of us, we play golf on Monday nights. And I'll tell you, Brad, well, we played last night and Brad shot 36 par. Wow. But he hits the ball so far, the other golfers, they just stop what they're doing just to watch him swing and hit the ball. Yeah.
Straight and true. A
Yeah.
36 par. Oh my word.
He hits the ball so far it goes onto the green from the tee
And
box.
then he just works out his putting.
Yeah.
I hope he comes to play the Sven Open.
Yeah, he's signed up, I guess,
Okay.
to do it. So they're supposed to be here.
That's Brad.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
Brad. And then
Luke is going to be a
the
senior.
last one, going to be a senior, and he got a 1 at the district and at the state with his piano solo, and so. I talked to him today, and he's going to try to be here for the talent show on
Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Play his, yeah, Summer Nocturne or something like that. I think.
Oh, sure,
By,
yeah.
You know that? It's by Beethoven.
Lovely.
Is it?
Classic.
Yeah.
And he is, apart from piano, he's also doing fine in school and
Yeah.
like student leader or
Yeah.
doing golf or swimming or
He's in cross country, speech and
a
drama.
little closer. So we get
Speech
your
and
ball.
drama,
Yeah.
and in the spring he does golf. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Have we hugged yet?
Oh, here's some more people. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just doing
Yeah,
it.
no, no. You're a welcome
You're
part
fine.
of the interview. I haven't seen
Welcome.
Nina yet.
She's
She's
with
asleep.
Grandma.
Oh.
Grandma's reading to her. She's
Oh.
Putting her to bed. Well, sleep is important. It's one of those 5 things that we have to do so we don't get Alzheimer's.
One
You
of
gotta
them is sleep.
9 hours a night, right?
9. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm
what I
definitely-
shoot for.
I'm on top of that. Where did we get to? Okay, so Anna,
So that's,
and then
so
and
that's
now
the-
Robin.
Yeah, so Robin and Malin are doing fine in Helena, and Robin's or Malin will be in the 4th grade. And she's quite an actress,
Yes.
dancer, and musician.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, we saw her perform on Saturday
Oh.
after this
After the 2-week camp.
2-week
yeah.
camp, and she stole the show.
Oh man, and it just
Yeah.
like commanded your
She was-
attention.
She was acting. She put on this some kind of an accent of a Irish woman.
Oh, really?
And then she
Oh,
did
we wouldn't
some
get that.
dancing, and I think she did the choreograph for the whole
Oh.
group. There was a group of about 12
Oh,
in her
great.
group, and
Oh.
then she finished it off by doing this thing where she goes on her hands and her feet, this backward thing, you know.
Oh,
Make this bridge, and she walked across the stage.
oh my word. That's when everyone stood on their hands.
And
Hey!
then she finishes up by doing the splits, and she goes like this, and she's doing the splits on the stage.
I would love to see a photo of that. Okay.
Well, they wouldn't let
Well,
us take photos.
Oh, I see. Very strict.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Got it.
Malin, can
Hey,
you
Malin.
do that backwards thing where you're on your hands and feet and walking?
What?
Maybe later.
You know where you just turn over and yeah. Can you just do
Can
that?
she do it? She's
here?
gonna do it. Malin is gonna do it right here in the grass. Okay, here she goes. He was just talking about it, and now she's.
And she walked across the stage. Oh, you're
Oh, watch out for the.
ponytails. That's
oh,
good. Thank
okay,
you.
Okay. Ouch. Okay.
Wow.
What else am I doing in there?
That
You're-
was amazing. Okay,
Do you
so
want
that's
your-
Robin, and
And what's
Robin.
that? Are
Oh,
these,
that's Simon.
these are gifts from the boys?
That's Simon's.
Are those your real glasses or are those fake?
Real glasses.
Real.
Really?
Yeah, they're real. We believe everything
Wow.
he says. So that's Robin, and then you've got two other children. You have Michael and Nathan. So
Yeah.
Michael is in Idaho.
Yeah, he's doing fine as an internist, and he works 7 days on, and then he gets 7 days off. And he, when he works a day, I think he works a 12-hour day.
Bless his heart. You said internist. Does that mean that eventually he'll stop being an internist?
No, well, it's internal medicine.
Oh, I see. I
Maybe
see.
I've
Okay.
got that wrong.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
sometimes they're called hospitalists too,
Okay.
and sometimes they're just called internal medicine specialists.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But great, and he's
So
got a
if you
house
got
and a
any-
dog.
Yes. So if you got anything wrong with you internally, I guess he's
See
the
Michael.
man to see.
Okay. Well, we are so delighted he's going to be up here for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And Nathan, can you tell us what state Nathan works in?
Nathan
Because that's
is
been
now in Nevada.
Nevada.
In
Okay.
Elko, Nevada, which is in the high plains, and so it's high desert. So there's not much rainfall, and the winters are pretty mild.
Elko, Nevada, high desert.
Yeah.
And his job, he got his job in environmental engineering. He's
Yeah.
actually doing that, right?
Yes.
Doing that
Yes,
stuff.
he's an environmental engineer.
Yes.
And you know, it's kind of funny the way he got that job.
Yeah. Oh, this one, because he switched. He was in
Yes.
Arizona.
He was in Tucson, and he was like a specialist or something like that. He tested. He climbed up smokestacks and he tested emissions. And it didn't take his engineering degree to do that. But anyway, it was in the field, so he was glad to have it. Anyway, so we went over to, this is 2 years ago, we went to San Diego for Thanksgiving. And so I went on a Thanksgiving fun run to raise money for the hungry in San Diego, and I said, who else wants to run with me? Well, Nathan's the only one that did. So Nathan and I ran in this fun run. He called up Uber, and the Uber driver came to Miriam and Tyler's house and picked us up and took us downtown for the run. And then after the run, we heard this announcement that if you wear your T-shirt or your placard into this bar, you can get half price off on a beer.
Oh, well,
So
great.
we
of
went
course.
there, and it was packed, except there was a couple of chairs on at the bar and stools. So I just sat at one of them, and the guy next to me, I noticed he was in the run.
Oh, great. good.
Older guy, gray-haired guy. So I got to talking to him.
Sure.
Turns out he's the head of environmental engineering at Barrick Gold Mine in Elko. And so I introduced him to Nathan.
Of course.
Well, they just started talking. They had all kinds of mutual acquaintances because
Oh,
there's
we
a lot
also
of
used the
Montana.
1622.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Montana
right,
Tech students or graduates that work at Barrick.
Right. Oh, man.
And the guys, then pretty quick they're exchanging business cards.
Here's my card. Here's my
Here's
card.
my card. He
Oh.
said, Nate, give me a call if you are interested in coming, because we're looking for people like you every now and then.
Oh,
Lo and behold, another year later, boom.
great. Well, as Nathan, I noticed that he's not here. Is he planning to come this year?
Yeah,
He
he'll
did
be-
not come last year.
Yeah, he didn't come last year. He'll be here day after tomorrow.
Okay, got it. And I think we've pretty much gotten through everyone.
Yeah, that's
Is there?
it, yeah.
So apart from the house, this is getting very loud. So many people here. Apart from the house, is there anything else coming up in this next year that you're kind of looking forward to, or on the horizon?
Well, The big deal is Haley having
Oh, sure.
Harley, little
Yeah.
Harley, and that's a big deal. And I do turn 70 this year in October, so we've got reservations at a VRBO in Nashville. So we're gonna go to Nashville
Man,
for a few days.
great. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I hope some other people will join me in
Yeah.
celebrating my 70th birthday.
In Nashville. Well done.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we've been there before once, and we really liked it. So, yeah.
Okay, well, sorry for grabbing you out of your car. You've been doing a lot of things tonight, but certainly appreciate your time. Over and out, Dave Madison.
All right.